Hey guys, I just wanted to give you my review of Hail Caesar, the new comedy from the Coen Brothers that's coming out on. It's coming out this Friday. I got to go see a free sneak preview of it last night. Um, I definitely have to say I haven't seen too many Coen Brothers movies. I know, sorry. I mean, I've only seen like True Grit. This one was more this, and other than known for doing like a lot of genre busting, and I have to say that the marketing for this movie is fairly misleading. And I mean, it says, I mean, they have this whole like voiceover in the trailers, like I don't know, like Hollywood's biggest star has gone missing, and it'll take the biggest actors in Hollywood to solve the mystery. It's really not neo noir. It's really not like film noir. It's more like, I mean, just basically just farce comedy. I mean, it has like, it has physical. There's the physical humor. There's like the, over the top, exaggerated, like stylized performances, mostly happening during the films. Within the films, I guess is trying to make it's their way of making fun of like Hollywood movies and how like the hokey acting from films made post World War II. And one of those films within the films is called, of course, Hail Caesar, which stars Bard Whitlock, who's played by George Clooney, the one who gets kidnapped. And basically, the pivotal character is a guy named Eddie, he's known as his position is like the head of physical production, but he's basically a Hollywood fixer. And his kidnapping, Whitlock's kidnapping, is one of many things that he has to deal with throughout the film. Like um, he has to deal with his kidnapping. He has to deal with Scarlett Johansson, who plays an actress slash swimmer in a musical who's had a baby out of wedlock, and wants to keep that under wraps because that doesn't look. He said it doesn't look good for the studio. He has to fight off twin reporters, and one's a reporter, one's a gossip columnist. They're both twins, played by Tilda Swinton. And I mean, it's just a lot. It's hard to like give like a plot synopsis beyond that. I mean, it's more complex than that, but it just feels like a series of random events, and how he has to juggle all of this stuff, about how Josh Brolin has to juggle all of this stuff and like handle all these different scandals, and and literally just having to like slap people around, um, just to get them in line. Um, and it does have like a lot of funny moments, especially with I wish I could remember the actor's name. He plays a singing cowboy, and he usually plays singing cowboys in westerns, but then he's also asked to have a part in a like more serious drama. And the director of that film within the film is played by Rafe Ralph Fiennes. But it leaves like the funniest scene in the movie where he tries to get them to like enunciate, and try to get him to like try to work on his line delivery. And it's probably like the funniest part of the movie. I mean, I was like eating my M&Ms, and I was just like coughing. I was eating my snacks, was just like laughing so hard I was like coughing because like everything was going down the wrong pipe. And I mean, it's just like a lot of like physical, absurdist like physical comedy. Um, and I was just laughing the audience, and including myself, was just laughing their asses off the whole time. I mean, none of the jokes felt forced; they were pretty organic. And I mean, my only complaints about the film would be the stuff with George Clooney's character, where it's like his kidnappers are. This is like a mild spoiler about communists, and they try to sway him to his side, and it seems a little bit like aimless. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't know about this George Clooney's character, other than he's like this huge womanizer, and he's been mixed huge womanizer, and it's kind of like kind of like this hapless actor. And um, yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about him. I mean, it's just kind of like, it feels like the movie kind of takes a detour for that. So it just feels like there are a lot of all these like different random events, and most of them like don't connect to one another. So it's sort of like that's something I didn't expect. And I was a little disappointed that Scarlett Johansson didn't have as big of a part as I would have expected. And like I said, Jonah Hill, he's just in that one scene in the trailer where when he's talking to Scarlett Johansson. So it's just so it'd be nice. I would have thought they would have had bigger parts for that. But again, it was like very funny. You really like Josh Brolin's character. You can tell this guy's just kind of like he's just trying to do his best to like be a good try to be a good guy and keep everything together and keep everything under control. But he's also becoming worn out, kind of burnt out by his job to the point where he's even tempted to take an offer from another industry, working in a defense contracting. And it's definitely pretty quirky and I enjoy it. I would definitely recommend it for people. It might not be for everyone. I mean, one of my friends did fall asleep, but definitely if you like Coen Brothers films, you'll definitely add some of the. If you really like the Coen Brothers, then you'll definitely enjoy this film. I'd say I give like a 3.5 out of 5, just because it's like I said, it was kind of hard to like. The plot didn't have the most straightforward plot, but other than that, it was still a very funny movie. I definitely recommend it. I mean, do you guys still want to go see it? Depending on when you watch this video, have you seen it? Leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.